snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys! So today I am going to be doing part 2 of my series that I need to complete because I'm halfway through and I haven't finished them yet kind of video. We're picking up from number 24. Click here if you want to go and see part 1 and there will be a link to take you there. Series number 25 is Molly Moons and that is by Georgia Bing. This is one from my childhood. I used to really enjoy it. It's about a girl who is called Molly and she has hypnotic powers and mind control. She gets up to all sorts of fun and games and it's really definitely exciting. I discovered when looking it up that there are actually 2 more books in the series, book 5 and book 6, which I did not know about, and they are Molly Moons and the Morphing Mystery, which is book 5, and Molly Moons and the Monster Music, which is book 6, so I definitely want to get around to them soon. Number 26 is The Left Hand of God, which is by Paul Hoffman. I read that last year, I believe, and I really enjoyed it. It's about a boy who grows up in a monastery where there are very harsh rules and a lot of stuff is hidden from them, and of course the boys discover that something is not quite right and it goes on from there. I have read book 1, I own book 2, which is The Last 4 Things, and I really want to get book 3, which is The Beating of His Wings, because I've heard that the whole series is really good and I definitely want to continue on with that series. Series 27 is Teardrop by Lauren Kate, and book 2 is called Waterfall and that is due to come out in 2014 on October 16th, and I'm really excited about it because I got an ARC copy of Teardrop and I really enjoyed it, and it was the first book of Lauren Kate's that I had ever read and I just thought it was wonderful, so definitely I'm excited to continue on with that series as soon as that comes out. 28 is Lockwood & Co. Again, this one is an ARC copy that I received and that's written by Jonathan Stroud, and I really enjoyed the ARC copy, and the next one is due to come out on September 16th of 2014 and it is called The Whispering Skull, so I'm really again excited about that one. Series number 29 is The Gentleman's Bastards by Scott Lynch. I've read the first one, The Lies of Locke Lamora, on my Kindle and in paperback, and I have the second one, Red Seas Under Red Skies, here, so definitely I will get onto this soon because it is at uni and it is waiting for me to just pick it up and start it. And then there are due to be 7 books in this series. Book 3 is The Republic of Thieves, which is already out. Book 4 is The Thorn of Ain Boleyn, which is due to come out in November of 2014. And then book 5, 6 and 7 just have titles and do not have release dates, and they are called The Ministry of Necessity, The Mage and the Master Spy, and Inherit the Night, so they definitely kind of sound all very suspenseful and I'm excited to read them. Series number 30 is probably the one series that I'm not looking forward to picking back up because it's just been going on for such a long time and it's just not as exciting as when I was 11 and reading it anymore, and that is the House of Night series by PC and Kirsten Cast. I've read the majority of the books. I have to read books 8 to 12 still, and that is Awakened, Destined, Hidden, Revealed, and Redeemed, which is due to come out on October 14th of this year. Hopefully that's the last book. I believe it is. I believe there are only going to be 12, but we shall have to see. It's about vampires. It's good when you're young. It's a bit boring by the time it gets to book 8. So yeah, I don't know when I'll pick them up. Let me know if you really enjoyed them because I know that the majority of people just say that it kind of gets a bit rubbish at the end of the series, but we shall see. Series 31 is a duology and that is the Magic Ray Earth series, which is a manga, and that is by Clamp, and I've read the first volume, the omnibus edition, and I intend to read the omnibus edition too, just so that I can finish off that series, and that will be quite a quick read, of course, because it is manga, so as soon as I pick that up I will probably read it straight away. 31 is the Fairyland series, which is by Catherine M. Valente. I know that a lot of people really love this series. I really enjoyed the writing style to begin with of the first book, The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland. I thought it was such a beautiful way of writing, but it kind of caused me a bit of issue because I felt like I was just reading the words and appreciating the words rather than appreciating the story. So I will pick up the next one, but I'm not sure. If I don't like the next one, I probably won't continue. There are due to be 5 books in this series. The next one is called The Girl Who Fell Beneath Fairyland and Led the Revels There. Then there is The Girl Who Soared Over Fairyland and Cut the Moon in Two. And then book 4 and 5 do not have titles yet, but one is due out this year and one is due out next year. So I will see how I go with the book 2. Let me know if you guys really enjoyed it or not, because I'm kind of umming and ahhing about whether to continue with the series or not. I did like it, but the story didn't capture my imagination as much as I had hoped. Number 33 is The Darkest Minds, which is by Alexandra Bracken. I very recently finished The Darkest Minds and I really enjoyed it, so I intend to read In Time very soon, and I already have Never Fade on the way, so I will hopefully be receiving that soon and I can get started on that. 34 is one of my ultimate favourite series, and that is the Demon Cycle series by Peter V. Brett. He is amazing, absolutely phenomenal. I love his work and I have read all of the books as they are. The 5th book is due out in 2015 and it is called The Skull Throne, and I'm really excited about it, more than you can actually believe, because I talk about it way too much. And then book 5 will be released sometime after that, but we don't know the title or the release date for that just yet. The Stormlight Archive, which is by Brandon Sanderson. The first book, The Way of Kings, I just finished and I adored it. I would 100% recommend it if you absolutely love fantasy. There are due to be 10 books in the series, so obviously I need to read books 2 until 10, and book 2 is coming out this year, 4th of March 2014, and that is called Words of Radiance. So I'm really excited about that one. I just need it here now. Number 36 is The Bookman Histories. I have read the first 2 in this series. It is a steampunk series, a trilogy, and I am currently a little way through book 3, and that is called The Great Game, and it is by Lavie Tidhar. I like this series, but book 2 has been 100 times better than book 1. Book 1 was okay, book 2 was good, book 3, I don't know what it's going to be, so could be a hit or a miss, we'll just have to see. Number 37 is one series that I'm currently reading and hopefully will be the first series that I can tick off of this list, and that is the Anna Dressed in Blood series by Kendall Blake. I am reading Anna Dressed in Blood and I also own Girl of Nightmares, so hopefully I can tick that off very soon. I am really enjoying it and hopefully I will get through it very quickly. 38 is the Metanormal Defense series, which is by Stuart Wilson. I have reviewed the first one in this series already, Kyle vs Layla, and the second one, Network Dragon, is currently out, so hopefully I can pick that up at some point in the future and I will do a review of it when I get it. Number 39 is The Selection. This is by Kiera Cass. I really enjoyed The Selection and I really enjoyed The Elite. I am really excited for The One. There are also some novellas, but I haven't picked them up. The One is due to be released on the 6th of May 2014, so hopefully I can pick that up and it will be really interesting and exciting to see how the story finally ends, as I believe that is the last book in the series. Number 40 is The Unwind Dystology by Neal Shusterman. And I have read the first one and I intend to read Unstrung, which is the novella between 1 and 2, Unholy, which is book 2, Unsold, which is book 3, and Undivided, which is book 4 and is due out sometime this year. Then I want to read the Giver Quartet, and this, I have read the first one. They're all really short, but it's really interesting and a really lovely series so far. Books 2 to 4 by Lois Lowry. They are Gathering Blue, Messenger and Sun, so I definitely want to give them a go sometime soon. The Throne of Glass series for number 42, and that is by Sarah J. Maas. And the Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight are the first 2 books. I really like them. There are going to be 6 books. Book 3 is called Heir of Fire, and that is due to come out in September 2nd, 2014. and I'm really excited about that. The novellas between are also being published as one book, and that is going to be called In the Assassin's Blade, so I hopefully will be able to pick that up if it's released in the UK. I hope it is, so I'll definitely be getting that if it is released in the UK. I have Changeling, which is in the Order of Darkness series by Philippa Gregory. I need to read book 2, Stormbringers, book 3, Fool's Gold, and book 4 is due in October 2014. Then I also need to read the Cousins War series by Philippa Gregory. I have read The White Queen, which is book 1. I need to read The Red Queen, Lady of Rivers, The Kingmaker's Daughter, White Princess, and The King's Curse, which is due out in August 14th of 2014. Now these are kind of, you don't have to read them in order, so I've been kind of dipping in and out. I am halfway through The Kingmaker's Daughter, and I know quite a lot about the books because I have been watching The White Queen, which is a TV series based off of her writing and her books. So I am really enjoying the TV series, and depending on whether I just kind of feel like I know everything or not, I may not pick these books up. I may not finish the series if I just watch the TV series and really enjoy that, because I kind of think that brings historical fiction to life a lot more than trying to imagine it, and I really enjoy it. So either way, I'm kind of reading the books, and if you think the books are really worth reading, definitely let me know and I will pick them up and check them out. Number 45 is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series by Lani Taylor, and I have read book 1. I need to read book 2.5, which is a novella called Night of Cake and Puppets. And I also need to read book 3, which is Dreams of Gods and Monsters, and that is due out sometime in 2014 as well. Series number 46 is the Legend series by Mary Lou. I have read Legend, I own Prodigy but have not started it, and I have not got Champion, but I really want to get it because it is beautiful, and I just think that the series will be really fun. I've heard really good things about it, so hopefully I can finish that sometime this year as well. There are not too many books in the series left to go. Then I have The Blade Itself by Jo Abercrombie. This series I started, I really enjoyed it. It's the first Law series trilogy, and I need to read book 2 and book 3, and they are Before They Are Hanged and The Last Argument of Kings. So definitely I'm excited for those two. I really enjoyed the first book, and I really like his gritty sort of writing style. And then, finally, the last series that I need to finish, and I am currently halfway through, is the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. I have read book 1, The Gunslinger, and I need to read books 2 to 7, and they are The Drawing of the Three, The Wastelands, The Wizard and the Glass, The Wolves of Cala, The Song of Susanna, and finally The Dark Tower. So I am 100% excited for them. I know that you guys have told me that the books get even better after the first one and gradually just get amazing, so I'm definitely intrigued and excited to continue on with this series and see where it goes. That is all 48 of the series that I need to finish. It is an unbelievable amount of books. I worked out it's 128 books that I need to actually get through and read to have all of those series finished, and I'm sure that I will start new series instead of finishing them because I just get attracted to the new books that come out and they're pretty and I just like them. So yeah, but I'm going to try and finish off some of the series that I currently have on the go, because I know there are a lot of series in this collection that I've just read out that I really want to finish and that I've heard amazing things about and that you guys have been telling me I should finish. So definitely, again, let me know down below any of these series that you really think I should read and get on to as soon as possible. I am really 100% excited for all of them, and I just really want to know what you guys think I should pick up first, because that's kind of the question, the issue I have, is what shall I pick up first. So if you guys can help me with that, then I will give you the reviews once I read them, okay? So that will be fun. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat about the